That bizarre mystery of Tylenol laced with cyanide still has not been solved tonight.
Investigators say they are searching for, quote, a madman.
Hello and good afternoon, members of the press. Thank you for coming on this short notice. And today, Johnson & Johnson will address the recent tragic incidents involving our Tylenol capsules. Let me introduce ourselves. My name is ARIF. I am the CEO of Johnson & Johnson. Together with me are my colleagues.
I am HANI AAMIRA, Head of Legal Counsel. I am FATIN NADHIRAH, Head of Product Safety.
And I'm SUFEE, PR Director.
Please hold your questions until after the statements. And before we begin, I would like to express our deepest condolences to the families who lost their loved ones in this terrible tragedy. We are heartbroken that something as trusted as Tylenol was used in such a devastating act. 7 people of the Chicago area have died after consuming our extra strength Tylenol capsules that were found to be laced with cyanide. Our investigation, in collaboration with authorities such as FBI and Chicago Police Department, confirms this was a criminal act of product tampering. And effective immediately, our company Johnson & Johnson is issuing a nationwide recall to all Tylenol capsules. That is more than 31 million bottles. And we are doing this out of an abundance of caution to protect every consumer. And this recall is one of the largest in our country's history. It will cost the company over $100 million, but let me be clear, no cost is too great when human lives are at stake. Our top priority now is restoring the public trust. We are working around the clock to ensure this never happens again. Then that concludes my statement. Now I open the floor for questions.
Hi, my name is Ari. I'm from CNN News. I would like to ask a few questions to FATIN NADHIRAH. So my first question is, consumers are asking how something this dangerous happened. What concrete steps are you taking to make sure every future product is protected from tampering?
Thank you for the question. The safety of our consumers is the foundation of Johnson & Johnson. Following this incident, we have immediately suspended production and distribution of all Tylenol capsules. Our team is now implementing a new tamper-resistant packaging system, a first for the industry. This includes 3 layers of protection, a glue box seal, a plastic wrap around the bottle's cap, and a foil seal over the bottle's mouth. This measure will make it nearly impossible to tamper with our products without visible evidence. This is our promise to make every consumer feel safe again. In addition, we are working with pharmacies and hospitals to educate the public on how to identify our safe packaging. We are not only fixing the problem, but we are setting a new safety standard for everyone.
My second question is, when will the newly packaged Tylenol return to stores?
Our team is working around the clock to produce and distribute the new tamper-resistant bottles. We expect to have them available within the next few weeks, but only once every safety check has been fully verified. We will not rush this process. As you guys know, safety comes before speed.
Okay, my last question from CNN is, what message do you want to give consumers who are still afraid to use Tylenol?
I completely understand that fear, but please know that we are doing everything humanly possible to make Tylenol safe again. Our new safety seals, transparent communication, and full cooperation with authorities are proof of that commitment. Your trust means everything to us, and we will earn it back one safe bottles at a time.
Hello, I'm Anna from BINTI. To the PR Director, this recall may be a huge financial loss. Why act so quickly?
Okay, we act so quickly because every hour matters when lives are at risk. We rather lose money than lose another person. This recall shows that we value people over profit, and that honesty is the only way to rebuild trust.
Okay, and my next question, how are you reassuring the public right now?
We understand people are worried, and that trust has been shaken. To reassure the public, we acted immediately. We recall every Tylenol capsule nationwide before being required to do so. We are also launching new tamper-resistant packaging and working closely with pharmacies, hospitals, and regulators to educate consumers on how to identify safe products. Most importantly, we are communicating openly. We have a 24-hour hotline, there are daily updates, and clear safety information available nationwide. Our focus is simple: be transparent, act responsibly, and earn trust back through our action.
Correct. And my last question is, what message do you want to share to the public right now?
Yes, we want the public to know that your safety is our highest priority. Please do not consume any Tylenol capsule until further notice. We are working day and night to investigate, recall affected products, and introduce stronger safety protection. Johnson & Johnson has built its reputation on trust and care, and we will not rest until we regain the full confidence of the American people. Our message is simple: your health and safety come first, always.
Hi, I'm Fitrina from the Star News. I have a few questions to HANI AAMIRA. To the legal counsel, what legal action are being taken?
We are fully cooperating with the FDA, FBI, and Chicago Police Department. Evidence indicate the tampering occurred after the products left our facilities. We're also pushing for stronger national anti-tampering laws to protect consumers moving forward.
I would like to ask, since the CEO mentioned that it was a criminal act of product tampering, do you have any leads or information about the suspect?
At this time, we do not have confirmed information about the suspect. However, the authorities are pursuing every possible lead, and we are fully cooperating with them. Johnson & Johnson is committed to complete transparency and continues to provide all relevant information to assist in the investigation.
Okay, my last question is Johnson & Johnson facing any legal action as a result of these incidents?
We understand that legal questions are natural in a situation like this. At this moment, our focus is on supporting the investigation and ensuring public safety. That said, we are prepared to address any legal proceedings responsibly, with honesty and accountability guiding every decision.
Is there any indication that this tampering could have occurred inside one of your facilities?
At this stage, all evidence indicates that the tampering occurred after the product left our manufacturing and distribution centers. Investigators have found no signs of contamination within our facility. However, we are not taking any chances. Every step of our supply chain is being reviewed to ensure absolute safety moving forward.
Hi, me again from BBC. Now, on to the CEO. How will Johnson & Johnson compensate family who have lost their loved one in this tragedy?
Thank you for the question. Our hearts go out to every affected family. We are personally reaching out to offer financial and emotional support. Beyond immediate assistance, we are also establishing a dedicated fund to help with medical, funeral, and counseling expenses. This is not about either obligation, it's about doing what's right. And that concludes the press conference for today. This tragedy has changed our company forever, but we will learn, improve, and make sure it never happens again. Not to us, not to anyone. And I, as a CEO, will use all my power to make things right, because with great power comes with great responsibility. And thank you for being here today, and thank you for holding us accountable. Together, we will make safety the new standard. Thank you very much.